Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of my e-newsletter. So back in 2019 and 2020, there were ample supply of new launches with almost 37,000 units at the start of 2019 that many agents pushed buyers to buy. Based on the Business Times article, sales volume rose to the highest last year since 2013, with 765 homes sold in a year alone, a 34.7% jump from 2021. It was reported on average that sellers earned a profit of upwards of $373K, so while the majority of the new launches that buyers bought in 2019 and 2020 did make money, let's study the ones that did not and find out why. So today, let's take a look at the least profitable new launches and analyze them on why they aren't as profitable as the rest. At this point of filming, so we are actually in the beginning of April, so we are only going to take developers that have already cleared their seller stamp duty, which also means that the development has a minimum of 3 years since the start of the launch. Okay, so the first development we're going to talk about is the JOVELL. The JOVELL is located in Flora Drive and it was launched in the tail end of 2018. As of date, there are only 4 profitable transactions, with the most profitable standing at just over 200K. Firstly, the main reason I'm not seeing so many profitable transactions is of course the high supply along Flora Drive. If you look at Flora Drive alone, there's a total number of 3,303 other competing units along the JOVELL, and there is of course an oversupply in the Flora Drive area. Also, the JOVELL is one of the few 99 developments in the freehold enclave that may explain why it's not so popular among buyers. While the JOVELL has a total of 428 units, they have already reached its TOP status, and from Property Guru, we have only seen a total number of 8 units on the market, which means there is currently not much competition within the development itself. Number 2, MONT BOTANIK. So MONT BOTANIK is located along Jalan Remaja Hillview, and it's a small development with only 108 units in total, and was launched in the end of 2018 as well. So based on what I see, the take-up rate of MONT BOTANIK was really a slow one, with only slightly over 40 units that have cleared their seller stamp duty, and that may explain why there isn't any transaction to date. Looking at Property Guru, it seems that there's only 2 units for sale. But if you look at the rental there, there's actually 13 units for rent in the portal itself. So this might actually be that the owners know they might not be able to get a substantial profit in the current market and choose to rent out their units instead. Number 3, Amber 45. So Amber 45 started selling in May 2018 at an average of $2,300 per square feet, and that's indeed a very high price, even for a freehold development in District 15. Looking at the transactions that were done 4 years since the launch, there were only 4 profitable transactions to date, with the highest making close to $300,000 in profits. Although that might seem like a decent amount, the purchase price for the unit was upwards of $2.8 million, which means their net actualized gain is only slightly above 2% per year. For one of the unit there on 17 level 03, although it was sold for $72,000 profit in 2022, the seller is liable to pay a 4% seller stamp duty because it sold in less than 3 years. Combining that with the agent fee and the buyer's stamp duty that was paid by the buyer, there's upwards of $200,000 in expense, which means that the buyer will make a loss of over 100K. Number 4, KANDIS Residence. So KANDIS Residence is located near Sembawang Park and started selling as early as September 2017. So due to the bull market in 2017 and 2018, prior to the cooling measures, the developer actually lost their unit at an average of $1,300 per square feet, which is a 40% profit margin. Also, the locality of the development is tucked away from amenities and accessible public transportation, and that's not very appealing to many buyers as well. It has almost been a year since the development actually reached TOP status, and if we take a look at the transactions to date, there are only 4 recent transactions in the market, with profits ranging from 49K to 214K. The 1-bedroom and KANDIS residences is only able to see a 5-figure gross profits, which means that the sellers are incurring losses after factoring in the buyer's stamp duties as well as the agent fees. If you look at Property Guru, there's also 15 listings in the market, meaning that owners there are motivated to sell, but they're just unable to find realistic buyers for their units at the moment. Now let's show you the not so good launches from 2018 to 2019. Let's look at the top performing launches of that time frame. Number 1, Whistler Grand. Although Whistler Grand was the last development to be built in the West Coast Vale Enclave, the first one being PARC Riviera and Twinview is the most profitable out of the 3, and why is that so? Looking at the historical transactions, when Twinview was launched in May 2018, there was a lot of hype due to the upcoming high-speed rail and the lack of supply in the market. As a result, the demand flooded the showflat on launch day, and the developers snaked up prices of the development very quickly. After the 2018 cooling measures, the developer of Whistler Grand CDL was more cautious and launched their unit at a more conservative price, which allowed the buyers to benefit today. Today, buyers are setting up pretty good profits with over 50 recent transactions, and the top 20 transactions saw owners profit at least 300k, while the most profitable transactions saw one owner making more than 600k in just slightly more than 3 years. Number 2, Jadescape. Another development that did astoundingly well is of course Jadescape and shown full in. I still remember during the launch in September 2018, where Jadescape launched an average of $1,700 per square feet, and people complaining that prices were too high. Since the TOP a couple of months ago, we now see owners making profits of more than 700k in just 3 years, with the top 20 transactions also ensuring that owners make at least 300k in profits. In fact, a 2-bed 1-bath unit is also able to make 320k profits just earlier this year. Other than being a mega development, another reason why Jadescape is able to reach so much profits is because of the lack of supply of new condos in that area itself. As a result, buyers who want to buy a newer resale development in that area have no choice but to get a unit themselves at Jadescape, which allows the first owners to reach substantial profits. Number 3, PARC ESTA. The next development we're going to talk about is of course near to Eunos MRT. And PARC ESTA received its TOP status just about half a year ago, and to date we saw a total number of over 100 profitable transactions, with the highest profit margin almost reaching 500k in just 4 years. Upon the launch of PARC ESTA at around $1,700 per square feet in 2018, it was a very attractive machine as Park Place and PLQ have already sold for $2,100 per square feet at the same time as just one MRT stop away. Due to PARC ESTA's proximity to MRT and nearby amenities at eateries, PARC ESTA developed by MCL has been very popular with resale buyers, and that has allowed the first owners to sit on very good margins. Number 4, STIRLING Residences. The last and final development that has done tremendously well is none other than STIRLING Residences. Breaking the record for the government land sale, Logan actually paid $1.03 billion for the price of the land at the heart of Queenstown. And till date, he has seen a total of 82 profitable transactions, with the top 20 most profitable transactions ranging from profits of 732k to 318k. This is no surprise as virtual estates in District 3 and 4 will likely see older and smaller developments, and having a mega development in the area is very hard to come by, and that's why it really drives up the demand when a mega development pops by. In conclusion, there are various ways to actually tell whether a new development will likely be profitable or not, simply by just studying what portions of the past developments will be good buys, while others not so. For example, launches like the JOVELL and MONT BOTANIK suffer from oversupply in the area, as well as small and denser developments don't tend to perform as well. Also, the location of the development matters as well. For example, KANDIS residences that start right away at the north of Sembawang Park will not appeal to many buyers, and the location simply too far away from amenities and transportation. On the other hand, based on past case studies, one sure way to identify a profitable development is to buy in an area which has very low competition such as Jadescape and PARC ESTA, which has almost no mass market condominiums within walking distance. Mega developments also always tend to do well due to the healthy volume of transactions, and identifying a good entry price based on the developer's break-even is also important to set the stage for further profits, as in the case of Whistler Grand. Alright, so we come to the end of the e-newsletter. Hope this video has value added to you in some way, and if it has, do consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the like button as well, alright? So without seeing the next one, thank you and bye bye.